สวัสดีครับ Well, it's been a long journey, but we are right here at the single elimination round. You are with me once again with Tony from Metagame. Well, first thing first, we would like to apologize if you are confused. Where's the top 8 round? Where is this top 4 right now? So, uh, yeah, we will have to apologize because the footage from the top 8 round, there's some technical difficulty, so the footage is not usable and is not recoverable, and there will be no video or any clip from that round. However, the result was it was Wirun who was playing Uzuri, was playing against Mr. Jason Zhang, the with his the deck that he been playing from the beginning, Dash, Inventor Extraordinaire, and the result was Virun got a victory. Yeah, he was victorious. But never mind that, okay? Never mind that. Let's focus on the present. We are now at the top 4 round with a little bit of surprise. Hmm. Would you like to guess? You don't have to guess. We just gonna go for it. All right, let's go. Surprise, surprise! Who are you seeing right now on the screen? It is me playing Prism, going up against Mr. Shannon with his Lexi Life Wire. He I'm gonna give a lot of insight in this game since it was me on the screen. So Shannon, his name is Plan, the former Battle Hardened champion from the Calling Singapore last year. He's choosing to run Trench because he was afraid of my Warmonger Diplomacy. Yep. His turn is gonna start by, establish 2 arrow in his arsenal. For me, I'm just gonna play Shimmer of Silver and pass my turn. This Prism deck of mine, my own invention, is on a little bit of more defensive side. With yeah, I did ran some Figment in my deck, so I'm betting on Hero connecting, and you're gonna see that happen a lot in this game. So Plan gonna start by activating Trench to play Tree of a Kind. From the get-go, everyone, from the get-go, he now have 6 cards in his hand. What a great start, right? I was sweating inside my heart, in my imaginary mind right now. That's not something you want to see. Okay, activate his first Voltaire. But I did have my Arclight Sentinel pitching a red, a yellow, and a blue to stop the turn. This is my main game plan against Lexi or against any ranger on that matter, because they love to play their non-attack action card a lot before firing. This will stop his turn almost on its track. The problem is, I thought he was going to be left with 5 cards in his hand. But if you choose to fire that, right, and put another card in his arsenal, he will be left with 4. That means he cannot even cycle his hand or anything. And the best case scenario would be if I get to pitch 2 blues to play Arclight Sentinel and still left with another blue to attack with my Shimmer of Silver. But that is not the case. But I'm still quite satisfied with the result. So I'm matching his threat with 3 of a Kind or Rain Racers with my own Arclight Sentinel. That's the plan. And if I have the chance, I will send in my hero whenever for something like this. So this is the vanilla damage. I would let it connect almost like 90% of the time. This is 3 damage from Falcon Shot straight from Arsenal. So this is 3 go again. However, my hand was not that great, I think. That's why I blocked with my yellow War Tune Hero. Usually, I would love to keep that card in my hand or in Arsenal to attack with remove the counter from Tunic, 3 counters, to attack with the War Tune Hero. Essentially 1 card for 7, 6, or 5. But here's the thing. if you get to block with your first War Toon hero, sometimes it is alright to do so because you have something. You have an attack action card in your grave. You set up an attack action card in your graveyard for when Codex of Frailty comes up. Okay, I'm considering blocking with Phantasmal Footstep, floating to resource. I think because, yep, I have Overseas Respite. That will cover everything. I will also get to heal. Overseas Respite is like one of the best defensive card for this new Prism. You start as 32 life. Only against Kano that you wouldn't get to heal. But in that matchup, you will still play it because, you know, arcane damage. And Footstep is one of the best cards in this matchup. Help you block the breakpoint really, really well. He is sending me Drill Shot, the must block card. And there we go. I believe the last card in my hand is a non-block card as well. That's what you have to deal with when you play as Prism, especially the Aura Prism. Usually in many matchups, especially the one that just gonna go right on top of my head, I won't get, because I had another War Toon hero. This is coming in for 6, I believe. It is the yellow. So I also got my 3 of a kind War Toon hero. So this is coming in for 6, Phantasm, with essentially 2 on hits. Planet doesn't want to lose his card, so choosing to take everything. War Toon hero will go into Soul, trigger Prism abilities. I will fetch my first Figment, which should be Figment of Erudition. There we go. I need that Ponder to not lose any tempo and stuff, right? One of the best play. And because I designed a deck in a way that even if I got the blue from Ponder, I would still put that in Arsenal because the blue in my deck is all playable, even the blue hero. So rarely will I get a break. The only break in my deck, there's 2 break, the 2 Figment that is left in my deck, and maybe not maybe is the Brothers in Arm. 3 copies of Brothers in Arm. Yep, that will go right into Arsenal. So Figment is pretty good in a aura focused deck because you can turn your non-block yellow aura into a 4-block. This is the crucial thing. I'm seeing Remembrance from him in the pitch zone. That makes me know that if I'm gonna go with the fatigue plan, oh boy, I need to be careful and manage my resource in a way that is how should I put this? Don't waste it. Don't overblock, but don't overcommit on the offensive side as well. Anyway, that will come up later. This is bow and shot vanilla damage because he cannot reload or anything. That will trigger the wait, it lost me. The hand, the ward one. So I will get a Spectral Shield, and he's gonna send Remorseless coming in for 8. This is the bread and butter turn of Lexi as well. This is 13 damage. I will have to block for 7. Now, the better way to block this turn is for me to use that footstep. Since plan has the combination has just been broken, but I didn't know that he's gonna break the chain. Anyway, you got to do what you got to do. Make do whatever you have. Here's a trick, my friend. If you're gonna block with that card, for sure, just put it, face down on the field so you can organize your thought better. You just you just saw me put the card back because I'm pondering. I'm consider every option first, and that's why I said I should have blocked with my footstep, since I have parable of humility right here, and I'm floating too, even as well. So right now the remorseless is coming in for 7, and I have one spectre shield to buffer the damage. The perfect card would be if I have soul shield in my hand right now, but I just got my Fate Foreseen. That is still something. Floating to resort is not that bad because I can trigger Prism Activate ability and awaken the Figment. Now here's the mistake on my part. I think if you look at the card that in my pitch zone, it is a Hold the Line. I should have put that card in my arsenal. I should have. I was focusing on the tempo too much. Shouldn't have done that. I should be focusing more on the value. Yeah, activate my Prism abilities. Essentially gaining 4 life. But it is better than that. It is Ward. Triggered the last of the even after the reaction phase. We both of us will not have any priority. The reason why I'm supposed to put Hold the Line in Arsenal is because Plan still got 2 of 3 of a like he still has 3 of a kind in his deck. 2 copy of it actually. Hold the Line is a perfect when you get to play into 3 of a kind turn. The second best after Arclight Sentinel. But Arclight Sentinel is more flexible. Like if you can also play it into the Rain Racer turn. But for Hold the Line, it's only for 3 of a kind. Now, as you can see, this new Prism is quite similar to Icelander because you will also love to keep your life total lower than your opponent almost at all the time. That's why I use Skullcap instead of a Halo of Illumination. But even though it seems like you add the lower life total, you have many ways to protect yourself. For example, this Figment and many defense reaction that I ran. Alright, starting the turn with Lexi activate ability. Turning up a bow and shot and activate first Voltaire activation. Pitching a Winter's Bite. Now, the way I approach this matchup is I try to match my defense reaction for every of his threatening arrows or attack. Like for example, usually I wouldn't care about Sleep Dart that much, but this is coming in for a lot. So yeah, I'll try to block. It would have been 8 if not for my Parable of Humility. And I'm guessing that Bow and Shot Blue is going to be sending in into my Parable either way. Getting silencing effect from like either from Sleep Dart, Humble, or Crush Confidence. It's not really that matter from for my deck, the way I play it at least, unless it's on my 3rd Tunic counter turn. Because usually I would send in my hero, and if it hits and it doesn't get any Figment out from my deck, oh, that would suck. The value would go down for like 5 to 6. Anyway, blocking is important, especially if my hand got bricked up by something like that, the non-block card, the Figment. Okay, the Figment of Protection is one of the best Figment that I will have to prepare my soul, at least 2 to 3 soul, to play with it. Usually I don't care that much about any other Figment. It would just get buffer. If I get to trigger the ward for efficiently, that's all I need. But for the Figment of Protection, I love to attack with it. And I will do it if I can. Try to do it if I can, I would say. Now, that sleep dot got always in respite. And now, lock 3 by Hero of Rebirth. That will cover it. That is a codex of, I believe that's a frailty. Oh no, inertia. Excuse me. That's a codex of inertia. That's still a bit of a problem. The inertia token, I mean. Because for my deck, I love having Arsenal. Especially against Lexi, the one that would go over 12 damage threshold every single turn. I'm gonna need many defense reaction in my arsenal almost at all time. Okay, he cleared my Parable of Humility, which already done its job. Basically, it covered 4 damage, not taking into account the on-hit effect and stuff, and the slowing down the tempo and everything, because Plan didn't get to play his game plan to the full capacity of his deck. See, that is a War Toon Hero pitching a blue with 2 floating. No card left, so inertia doesn't matter. Oh, he's trying to get rid of my Archangel of Erudition by dealing 1 damage. Goodness me, that's good. Honest thing is the bane of any illusionist. Even Dromai doesn't like that at all. Yep. Taking 5. I will now fetch for my Figment of Rebirth, I believe. And don't you guys worry. That Shimmer of Silver will come in handy later on. Now, the reason why I choose Figment of Rebirth is simple. I'm going for fatigue. This shit is great. And maybe 1 in 15 games will I get to put back my will I get to attack with the Archangel of Rebirth itself and get to put back my Arclight Sentinel. But it rarely ever happen. Now you see that War Toon Hero, okay? I don't even have to attack with it. It's a guarantee 3 block card that I will have in my hand next turn. All right. Let's keep blocking. Let's make sure his this Lexi game plan is not in full effect. And you see my health, you see my life total, still 1 lower than him. That's great. And since Archangel is an ally, yes, your opponent can attack it at it directly. Oh, this is great for him. Art of War. Since this bow and shot is coming straight from his arsenal, it wasn't buffed or anything, but he buffed it with Art of War as in instant speed, which is great. It will trigger bow and shot on hit effect, so he will still get to shoot possibly 3 additional arrow at me with Art of War buff on top of that even. But hey, that Archangel has done its job, so thank you. Archangel of Rebirth. I don't remember her name. She got her hero name. I know. Okay, plan choose to reload. Activate. Let's see. It is a drill shot, the bane of my life as well. I don't want that to hit, so I can still use my Phantasmal Footstep. This is Heat Seeker coming in for 6. Go again. I got my Soul Shield. Here we go. Pitching a 2 block card, the Passing Mirage. Makes sense? Well, here's the thing. That will cause a problem later on in the game because I will be left with just 2 block cards. But hey, that's the risk you have to take. and he just activate Codex of Frailty. I'm waiting for him to choose first, then I get to use mine, and take a look. I'm already at second counter on Tunic. I will be able to send my Wartoon Hero next turn. The thing is, I got to discard a red Wartoon Hero in exchange for yellow, I think. That's not the deal I wanna do. Anyway, this is bow and shot. Coming in for 5, go again. I'm actually taking risk here. He could have Rain Razor in his hand, and my footstep will be gone forever. But hey, look what I just did. That flicker trick is the best in this matchup. Still, there's a lot of damage leaking. I don't like that, but what you gonna do? Only to endure. So far, I haven't seen any Warmonger Diplomacy. Even though if I saw one, I wouldn't care. So pay 1 from Tunic, sending in my blue Wartoon Hero, coming in for 4. Oh boy. Plan is considered blocking, but I think he don't want to block at all. He's like, okay, I'm gonna trade damage. What you gonna do about that? I love my card. I'm gonna keep my card. And that's actually not good for me. You know why? This deck, I'm hoping my opponent block every single attack that I send them in. It's a fatigue deck. Like this may seem like a good tempo play, but at the end of the day, I want them to block. I want them to lose their card. Got the props to Brand. He's smart. I would give him that. So Figment of Protection, the best Figment in the game, is here. My game plan is waiting for the next Tunic counter up to 3. Then I will keep my blue. In my turn, I'm gonna activate Prism abilities. Take the counter from Tunic and attack for 4. Banish a soul, create 2 Spectre Shield. One of the best Figment play you can do. Alright, back to plan. Pitching a blue Infecting Shot, I believe. Yep. Started play with a Drill Shot coming at me for 4. Go again. He is trying to trick me that he doesn't have 3 of a kind. Did I fall for it? To be honest, I don't remember. We'll see. Yeah, trying to figure out all of the threat that he has or had played so far. I don't like Out of War actually. Usually the best, like the most consistent Lexi list don't run Out of War, but and it's good against many matchup. But against my deck, my God, Out of War is the bane of me. I'm trying to bring back the pitch stack. I was keeping track of his pitch stack. Yeah, right now I'm just gonna block effectively with my Favor Scene. Yeah, he said break the chain. Play a Winter's Bite. I'm gonna play with my blue Hero of Protection. And he got me. The best way for me to tackle this turn is to block with my footstep. First, like you just saw, he did break the chain. It sucks for me. And after 3 of a kind, he won't. Like usually he won't break the chain ever again this turn. All right. Kind of suck a lot, but yeah, you got to do what you got to do. With 2 card in my hand and 2 more arrows that's gonna be sent in my way. I'm not confident in blocking at all. Searing shot coming in for 4. Go again. Excuse me. Excuse me. Still, I can block with my flicker trick. Just kind of cover that. And blue drill shot. Okay. Block 1, prevent 1. Don't want that footstep to turn off. Remember when I say I would love if I reach Tunic 3? Sometimes you will left with my with 2 resource floating. Might as well just turn it to the side. Awaken the figment. So I can attack next turn and create 2 Spectral Shield. That's not that bad of a deal, I would say. I'm glad that a blue drill shot didn't get sent into my aura though. I love blocking blue arrows. I don't love it when it is got sent to trigger Spectra. That sucks. But it didn't happen. Alright, I'll attack with Aegis. Archangel of Protection. Create 2 Spectral Shield tokens. I'm still at lower life total than him. So that's great. It may seem like he is consider blocking, but he's actually calculating his play next turn. You see. So the alternative would be for me to send in that Shimmer of Silver. But I'm not counting on the Aegis to stay alive until next turn. So I'll send him her in from the get-go. He chooses to block with Falcon Shot, a rare sight, but a welcoming one. Because if he were to send that in, it's gonna be 4 go again, but he get to block for 3. I'll take it. Alright. Trigger Lex. Oh my god, yes. I hate that as well. If he were to send that endless arrow into my Aegis straight in, I'm gonna hate that so much. But since he play Premeditate first, okay. Important stuff. See that Rain Racers? See that Rain Racers? At that point onward, I'm starting to keep track of that card. It's gonna come up like many turns later, but I know exactly when. And spoiler alert, because of that Rain Racer and the next one, something crucial happened to the game. Okay, anyway, back to the game. This is Sleep Dart coming in for 8. Go again with 2 unhit effect. He were attacking my face, so he's letting me block. So far, the Premeditate has been rough on me because I cannot use my footstep to block it. Otherwise, that footstep will be gone. You see that? That's one of the technique. Each time your opponent check your graveyard, you mirror their action. Because why not, right? You're not wasting time or anything anyway. And it is good to, refresh your thought on keeping track of the threat and stuff. Once again, that figment, I would love to keep it alive, but if I have no soul, sometimes it is fine to let her go. But it is better to keep her as a buffer way to buffer the damage. Okay, sink below first, blocking for 4. Depends on what I draw. If I get another defense reaction that block for 4, I would love to play that. Otherwise, I'm just gonna let my Aegis go. Yep. because I couldn't find my soul shield. Got to let it go. I wouldn't have enough soul to do anything anyway. Okay, Elias Arrow got sent in for 4 with 2 on hits effect. Still. Yeah, I would love to block with it. Yeah, the most effective way. Yeah, block with block 3 plus 1 shield. Now, I've got 2 cards left. The best play would be to send in that aura, that shimmer. Because I wouldn't count on having Spectral Shield survive. This is 5. Go again. Not bad at all. For weapon attack. Yep, that one plus 1 attack counter. Starts snowballing a bit. Usually, if I were Lexi, I wouldn't even care. Just take 5. I'm still at 24, down to 19. What you gonna do? It will only matter if it's in lethal range, something. But hey, yeah, it is possible to block. Here's the thing. I don't care about damage coming from this aura. I only care if it's threatening enough for my opponent to send in their attack to trigger the Spectra. If 5 is not enough, how about 6? If 6 is not enough, how about 7? And so on and so forth. And like always, I love having Arsenal. Here we go. Okay, another important card that Codex of Inertia is a how should I put this? It's a semi-threatening card my opponent have access to. It's only good on the first cycle of the game, not the second one, unless he pitch stack is like got like pitch stack or something. Anyway, move back to the game. This is Searing Shot, red 1 coming in for 4. Go again. Essentially 5. If my hand is good enough, I could just let this in. Yeah, it has on hit effect, but at the end of the day, it is a vanilla damage. So I have to consider the usage of my defensive reaction well. Gonna save it for maybe Endless Arrow later on, some bolt and shot with reloading effect later on or something. Or I could, block with my footstep plus a 3 block card. And taking some risks because I haven't seen his second or third rain racers just yet. Yeah, that Spectre Shield is gonna prevent that 1 damage. So taking 4. One shot. Yep, the blue one. That's great for me. It's not threatening at all. It does have on hit. So still have to block. Unfortunately, I have to block with Fortune Hero once again. Don't like that, but what you gonna do? The best way to block in that current situation. Another Codex. I'm actually glad to see that because I still have 2 cards in my hand. I'll be able to block it quite effectively. This Codex is just 4 damage. I love it. He could choose to pass, and yeah, he's considered attacking my Shimmer of Silver. I would love that. Please do so, but he didn't, I think. Sending in my face is always better, my friend. Do that. And by the way, next turn will be my Tunic. Counters will be at 3. Time to have some fun myself. Coming in for 4. This is so, like, I don't want that to happen, but yeah, because right now my soul doesn't matter at all. I have no other way to uh make use of my soul. Okay, here's one mistake on my part. Not in this particular moment or in this game, but in the deck building. I should have I shouldn't have played Sigil of Solace. I shouldn't have put it in my deck in the first place. It's actually brick. It was a brick in my hand. If it was something else like blue block tree, oh, I'll be happy, the happiest man. But it was not. So that's why I couldn't do anything, even though I have 3 counters on my tunic. It should have been Heart of Fane though in the first place. But oh well. You live and you learn. Back to defending. Yeah. My friend, you wouldn't have Arsenal slot if you don't activate Lexi. Unless you consider activating Trench. Hey, it is a red infecting shot. One of the semi-threatening arrow. I would love to block it either way. Though I just pitched my Parable of Humility, the one aura that I would love to play, down to the bottom of my deck. But yeah, can't find the blue again. If that sigil were a blue, oh my god, it could have stopped the go again from bow and shot as well. Okay, 3 of a kind. Is the and Rain Racers. Instant speed. Is the card in my arsenal an Arclight Sentinel? Is that what that is? If so, that would be nice, right? Or could be Hold the Line. That would be nice as well, right? Planet consider his line of play thoroughly. That's a good habit. Now, I don't like Rain Racers when I got my Flicker Trick. Yeah, don't want to trigger that Mirage. Oh, is this a blue? Blue infecting shot. Pardon me. So this is kind of telegraphing that he would crack his Snapdragon Scalers. But I don't know what his next play will be. Like, why would you do that? You don't have any arrows? And since it is guaranteed that he won't have any pump in his hand, yeah, I will block with my footstep all days. So my thought would be, okay, you might block with your here we go. It is Hold the Line. You're gonna crack your quiver. You don't want to give me information. You want to confuse me. That's great play. Okay, Hold the Line. Here's the way to play it. Yep, you could have played just outright, but I would love to preserve that damage prevention effect for the next arrow that will have bigger breakpoint attack. Okay, he's sending in his this time red infecting shot coming in for 7. Go again. I could just I'm blocking for 6 and get that prevent 1 damage prevention down to 2. And then yeah, couldn't have done anything with that. The Heat Seeker coming in for 8. Could have blocked to the best of my abilities. If I okay, let's say if I knew that it was gonna be Heat Seeker. Will I still wanna block, preserve my card and block Heat Seeker? Maybe. It's like 40-60. Because at the end of the day, that Heat Seeker effect is a random card from top of his deck. It could be Blue Arrow, and I will smile for it. It could be his non-attack action card, and I would be screaming and something. I was willing to gamble. No, I would be willing to gamble, right? But if I can block the infecting shot right now, it is guaranteed that I wouldn't take extra 2 damage. Now, interestingly, this is the second Rain Racers and the first one that he play. So like, okay, I'm still keeping tab the first one. You see that Out of War? You see that Fatigue Shot and Frost Lock? That could come in handy as well. I mean, like, it is good to keeping track of it as well. Yeah, prevent 2, taking 6, down to 17. Kinda sucks, but yeah, at least I got his Snapdragon away. He committed Snapdragon, and also, yeah, that's when I lost the gamble. It was a red infecting shot. Oh well. The thing is, I could have blocked with 3, with Hero of Rebirth, right? But I was like, okay, I'm at the point in the game where if I'm at still at 20 or something life, it's not gonna feel that great. I would love to increase the what I say, threat, how my aura seems to be threatening his game plan, his life, and anything. Gonna snowball a bit because I'm luring him into attacking into the Shimmer of Silver to destroy his offensive game plan or something. Or even if I could threatening him, that would be great. Threatening his life, threatening lethal. Anyway, he's sending Endless Arrow coming in at my face for 4. Go again. I'm counting the number of defense reaction left in my deck. There we go. That covers it. Fate for Scene. Good old Fate for Scene. Remorseless. Not that threatening of an arrow. At least in this stage of the game. I have no card in my arsenal. So yeah, that cannot play defense reaction for arsenal. Doesn't matter. Here's the thing. Flicker Trick is one of the best defense reaction in my deck. Haven't only like we saw just one, and that's bad. Luck was not on my side. At least I know that if he gonna send another shot at me, he won't have any arsenal left. I mean, wouldn't have any card in arsenal to extend the turn on his next turn. Which mean he might want the arsenal, the last card in his hand, in like try to trick me by giving go again to Remorseless, but actually want to just arsenal and pass. So I'm considering my hand. Okay, if I were to block this, he would just sending in the infecting shot. If I were to not block this, can I play my hand effectively next turn? That's all I'm thinking. And since that counter on tonic is still at 1, if it were at 2, that Okay, my game plan would have changed, but that was not the reality. The frame is not freezing, by the way, and since there's no time limit when we are at the single elimination round, I'm just taking my time to make sure of everything. And one of the upside of running trench is every illusionist heroes ever has, like, they have access to arcane damage, and that one oh, it's a codex. My god, I kind of lose the gamble. That one arcane barrier is gonna come in, could matter a lot, like burn them all for Dromai, and merciful retribution for the prism, and also the ravages, either hero or archangel as well. This is actually bad because Remorse has on hit effect has already connect, and I'm gonna get back my War Tune hero. I wouldn't want to pay 1 life to play it next turn. Essentially, I also don't want to lose a card from my hand. I want to block with my card. And now here's the thing: he hasn't used his Lexi's ability just yet. He could have turned it face up, and instead he chose to use Trench, which is fair. I lose all my card. Yeah, it's like the infecting shot is actually threatening arrow, same as Heat Seeker. So yeah, block. Am I glad that I got back my red War Tune hero? Actually, yes. That's one of the way that I design my deck to counter Codex of Frailty. I don't have to attack immediately, but next turn, that 7 damage is gonna come at your face. And if you left me with a blue, my shimmer is gonna come right at ya. Anyway, back to the game. Oh, we're seeing bow and shot got turned up in the arsenal. Potentially will be sent at Shimmer of Silver. At this point of the game, I'm so close to single digit life total. I would love to see that. Just kill my aura, please. He's Seeker. He's Seeker at the first arrow of the turn. It's like they're sending a mixed signal. I should block it. Maybe I shouldn't block it. I wouldn't want it to connect, but I know he has something else up in his sleeve. And you see that Parable of Humility, right? Not not a good turn to draw into it. We haven't seen his last Rain Racers. It could have come up now or any time now. So I don't want to block with my footstep. But the only way I have to, get rid of the non-block card while still got some value is using the footstep. Time to count his pitch stack. Around that area. So the first Rain Racer is coming up real soon. It's in about 2 to 3 turns. Depends on his play. Just to make sure, do it again. Once I'm sure, time to decide. What about mine? It's been a while since I shuffled my deck, and I have no more effect I have no more shuffling effect. This is what I have to deal with. This is what I have. Lots and lots of defense reaction left. I'm counting Brothers in Arms as defense. It's not defense reaction. It's the defensive card. I've got like 8 to 9 defensive card left. I'm like, okay, I'm good. Dead. Still 5 damage threatening me. And I'm counting the number of the card in the deck as well. So I'm like 8 to maybe 7 to 8 ahead of his deck. Okay, I know there's Remembrance, which is coming up in a turn or two. I'm like, okay, I could fatigue him. Really could fatigue him. I wouldn't have taken this long if my hand is ideal. It is far from ideal. It's gonna take a while, so stay with me. Stay with me, my Yonaka. Okay, not gonna sing for you. Sorry. And I believe the decision that shaped the game from now on is about to happen. The crucial decision, I would say. So I believe I didn't run Genesis, Merciful Retribution, and Oturath in this matchup. They cannot block. I want my hand to block. Every single card in my hand to be able to block. And now that I find my Parable of Humility, it cannot block. That sucks. That's why I'm taking this long. I also want to check his threat range, threatening card, or the non-attack that could mess up my hand or my plan. Trying not to cause any infraction, don't want to separate the card into piles unintentionally, so gotta be careful. While also be fast and be precise about it. Don't want to get a slow play infraction either. Don't want to get stalling as well. This is fucking crucial. While I'm doing this, I'm communicating with my actually one planet, also my friend, all the time. Like, okay, I'm about to do this now. I'm about to this or that. Brothers in Arms. Great to see that now. I'm considering if I wanna. So here's the thing. I think I end up blocking for 4 and then play Parable of Humility. I got 2 non-block in my hand. That also with that Arc Light Sentinel. I'm betting on him attacking the Parable this turn because I have no more card left in my hand. I'm wide open. I could have if it were 2 blues in my hand, I would have blocked with my footstep. Or if I were to have 3 counters on Tunic, I would also do that. But I don't. The better, another play would be to play Arclight Sentinel and let that Heat Seeker connect, and betting on this Shimmer of Silver to be threatening enough because I could take out the Tunic. But yeah, since I've got War Toon Hero in my arsenal, I'm just gonna do that instead. Same deal, it's 7. But this way I get to save more of my HP total. The other way is I could have saved my Arclight Sentinel in the arsenal. But it would be too risky. Right now, I'm considering if I would like to shuffle my deck. Since I could say, yeah, trigger prism ability and then fail to find. And that was the first mistake I'm gonna make. Yep. Shouldn't have done that. I was too greedy. I was like, if I shuffle, I could have Arcline Sentinel coming up to me in a couple of turns or even sooner. I should do that. I actually shouldn't have done that. Because I'm gonna find many defense, like crucial defense reactions in every single turn from now on if I didn't shuffle my deck. But who knows? Like, who would have known at the time? Okay, at this stage of the game, I was so glad that he took that, like, okay, if you want to block that War Toon Herald, I'm good. You don't want to block? Good as well. For real. Because if I could have, next time I could keep my blue and then attack with my Shimmer of Silver. That would be lethal. You're gonna have to give me something, either your equipment or a card from your hand. I'll take everything. Anything. Okay, sending in Endless Arrow. For 4, go again. At this point, I know his Rain Racer wasn't in his hand just yet. But next turn could happen. So how much of damage would I like to take in order to send back Shimmer of Silver? Did I do that? Probably not. I was sticking to my fatiguing plan while I should have changed my plan. Yeah, I was counting the deck and everything. Yeah, I could have fatigued him. Yeah, I should just block out. Why not, right? But actually, that was not the correct play. You will see why soon. Either way, I have to block this 4 attack arrow. There you go. 2 of my 2 block auras. Best time to block it right now. It's right now. Okay, that is Infecting Shot coming in. Ooh, that was changed the game. That's Codex of Inertia. Was nuts, actually. Okay. I don't think he had to discard his card. But for me, it was crucial. I discard my Warmonger Diplomacy, which doesn't matter at this stage of the game. So yeah, happy to part with it. So this Infecting Shot is coming in for 5. I'm sure I was like, okay, there's a low chance of him having Pump. I think I have seen everything from his deck. Okay. If I get to block for 5 right here, right now, I'm good. Did I get to though? Don't think so. It was rough. Maybe I shouldn't have discarded that Warmonger Diplomacy. It is a blue buck 3. I think I needed that in order to attack with my Shimmer. Right now, this is threatening 7 damage at my face. 5 from the physical damage itself, and 2 from the disease token, the Bloodlot Pox. Gonna coming my way. That Codex of Inertia sucks a lot because I don't think I can play a card from my. Oh, Rain Racer here. Yeah, there. This cheeky boy, cheeky man, cheeky forced me to lose a card from my hand in order to pitch for that Bloodlot Pox. Yeah, that's why. I also lose the card from my arsenal. This This is one of the most crucial turn. If the dynamic of the game, the tempo of the game was still the same, like he attack, I block, he attack, I block without him taking card away from my hand or anything, I would have win eventually. But this turn, you see, down to 2 hit point. That is the threatening range of the rain racers. All right. 3 go again. Block for 3. Easy done. Easy. It wouldn't get easier from here, though. It would get harder from here. All right. I think that's a blue drill shot. Coming in for 2. Block for 2. Easy. If you have rain racer, you would have played it already. That's what I thought. And then, okay, right here, the biggest mistake of this game that I made. I should have blocked. Okay, I have a 2 block and a 3 block card in my hand. One of them is a blue aura, right? So I'm at the crossroad. I could have chosen the fatigue card, so I'm just gonna spend everything to block. Don't care about much. Or I could have threatening him with my aura, the shimmer of silver. I could have. So here's the thing. That bow and shot does have go again. So I was like, wait a minute. If the last card in his hand is blue and he used it to trigger his trigger the on-hit effect of the reloading, he gets to fire again, or even using the quiver of rustling leaves. Okay, that would suck as well. So, but what I should have done is block with Tunic and the 3 block card, so I could send back my Shimmer of Silver. Shouldn't, like, I prolong the game while I shouldn't have done so, you know. This is where I realized, oh, I fucked up. Yep. So that dead touch is gonna kill me. So that's why I have to play this Arclight Sentinel right now. And you see that Shimmer, excuse me, hold the line. That hold the line. I should have kept that in my arsenal. Shouldn't have pitched that. But it ended up that matter or not. Oh, I couldn't have done it anyway. So yeah, because I got Arclight Sentinel. This is bad. If my hand were better, I would have played differently. I just allow him to set up 2 cards in his arsenal. And it's gonna be over soon. But stick with me. Oh my god, I hate that. I hated that so much. That Winter's Bite. That's a Frostbite, by the way. So yeah, I have to activate Tunic. That because that is a blue Winter's Bite. I don't want to lose my card. There you go. That dead touch is the bane of me. I would love it if he used it to block trigger my Phantasm, but instead he's gonna send it right at my face. This smart man, this cheeky man, hate him. He's too smart for his own good, but oh well. This is it. This is where I lose. Because I was not focused enough. I forget that, okay, he got his rain racers. Trying, and here you see me trying to cope with my own mistakes. The dream of being the first person in the world to give Prism, the new Prism, Living Legends point, is gone. I was like, my god, I could have had done that. Why did I shuffle my deck? How many defense reaction do I have? What the fuck? Why now? Everything. Yeah. This is me to my past self. You've done your best, my friend. Oh well. Move on. Carry on. Alright, if I were to have my defense reaction right now, I don't think I would make it either way because that frostbite. Alright, GG! Codex of Inertia. And that concludes it. It was a long and like meticulous, deep, and strange of a game. Strange dynamic, strange deck, strange players, even. All right. But thank you for watching. I've got another surprise for you, actually. So it is our honor because the next clip, the next video, I mean, will be the last round of the single elimination, which is actually the grand final round of Thailand National Championship 2023. We've got I won't be here with you guys. This will be my last time for this event. But for the next video, we will you will see Mr. Joshua Lau from the God Guys, the YouTube channel, plus Mr. Alan Lau from Team Blue Pitch from Hong Kong. They are not with me right now, but I would like to welcoming them right now. So yeah, see you guys there. Thank you for watching all along. Thank you for every kind word, every constructive criticism, and everything. And I hope you've been enjoying the games of Flesh and Blood so far. All right. See you later. สวัสดีครับ